Thea says, what if some of those low value things have applied to you and you are transforming into high value? How do you handle your partner's perception of you while you are evolving and establish new boundaries? And basically what you want to do is that you want to interrupt the old image, right? There's this idea of perception, and perception is like his image that he has of who you are. And it's all started by frames, right? And you start with these frames, and then the frames turn into an identity, and the identity basically creates the relationship, right? It's like these two identities combine, and you create a shared identity of who you guys are as a relationship. And the longer that identity is, that perception is in place, the more difficult it is to break. And so what you want to do is you want to add some chaos. You want to break things up. You want to confuse things. You want to change the perception of who you are and what's going on. You want to change the way that he sees you, that he sees how you behave, that he sees you actually physically. So do all kinds of things where you change your wardrobe, change your hair, change your physical appearance, change the habits that you're into, the things that you do, and talk to him about it. Let him know that you're making some changes, and then create some distance, create some of those changes, and then bring in some new behaviors after you've made those changes. Here's what's going to happen, Thea. He's going to test you. And this is normal. Everybody tests everybody. There's certain ways to like manipulatively test people, but there's certain ways that everybody tests everybody else all the time, and it's completely subconscious. We're not doing it deliberately. We're just doing it because we're humans and we resist change. And the way that this happens is you're going to start doing different things, and you're going to change up your things that you're going to do. And he's going to have this image of you in his mind of who you used to be. And so he's going to challenge this new perception that you're creating of who you are. And he's going to try to bring you back to the old perception. That's what happens. Even if he's very accepting of the new perception, he's still going to try to bring you back to the old perception. It's just what human nature does. And we all do this. It's happened with me multiple times throughout my life, because if you would have known me, 15 years ago, I would have been a completely different human being to you than I am right now. Completely different. And so anyway, the point is that you gotta change things up, and you gotta break things, and you gotta keep going, and he's gonna test you, and you have to pass the test, and you just gotta keep going with that. I hope that makes sense to you, Thea. I hope that helps.